It's a little bit more investigation. Now, you might have seen this one, right? I had just seen it before, like, but I don't know who it is. I've never heard of them before ever. Right? But again, just like the previous one, the Ann Whitcomb one, and certain other ones, you got the double hex. Right? You got the PP, which is the 6/6. You've got you've got a lot of sixes here, right? And 31. So basically 13 is death, right? A death card in tarot and all that, right? But this is the important detail about it, right? As you see, death generally does not mean physical death. Now these people that run the media things and are basically play by this rule, right? So as you see, not literal death, right? So when a report of death over this media, they're basically going by this way of thinking, right? Closure of another cycle and all this, transformation and rebirth. Now, if you've seen recently, there's been loads of deaths of like, these, like I say, this boxer one, right? He's unheard of one. There's like a death every other day or every day, basically, of some young, rapper or some sports person or actor or something. It's like ones what you've never heard of, really. Whereas in the older times, they used to have like long careers for like 50, 60 years. Now they have a career for a couple of years, really, and then basically retire them. Just hex them out with a fake death in the media, really, and then they just go out the spotlight. And obviously with all the money go somewhere, Right, so and what they're doing now, right, much more frequency now is doing younger ones, younger and younger. And this, like I say, it's to do with Hexen out, right? But what this does is encourage the society as a whole to think that dying earlier is the normality, right? So you've got Cameron Boyce, I've never heard of them, right? But Disney Channel store. So that's like the kids, like all the young kids watch that, so they see that and think that dying at an early age is more normality. Whereas obviously older generations think you live with 70 or 80, right? And these are all killing off the people in earlier ages, right? Just to normalise early death. And of course you've got a lot more things like cancer nowadays and all that than what you used to have, So it's all like part of a social programming type of thing. Basically the age is right down now. And what it's to do with, right, is this phrase by Andy Warhol, 15 minutes of fame, again, 1 in 5, 6. But it's not referring to like everybody, it's referring to their own people, right, their own club. So because there's that many of them now, right, they're all entertainers of whatever type and famous people, they basically have to kill off the characters of them earlier in order to make way for the next lot, you know what I mean? So it all sort of comes together in that way, right? And this also explains 15-minute cities. 15-minute cities, what they're trying to bring about, right? Again, you can think about it. If you're talking about a 15-minute city, 1 in 5, 6 hex, right? Then this is what you're talking about. With 15-minute cities, it simply means cities run by these, right? And all the obvious implications of that. This of course is Andy Warhol, was his real name, and this is one of his lesser known showings or whatever you call them in the art galleries. Of course, this is one of the most popular forms of music now for young people, really. And of course these ones have the same early deaths and type idea as well. They're getting all hexes, like Tupac, 257. Notorious Big 246. And that's the same thing all the time. Again, they date them every day, every other day, you know, because it affects the young people who follow it. And they think, you know, they get used to the idea of dying early. That's what it's about, because they're Logan's Run. So here, in the film Logan's Run, it's sprung in 76. People die at the age of 30, which is fairly youngish, really. But in an actual novel, let's see here, the original novel, the age was 21. 777 could. So basically, they want the people that die younger and younger, right? Public, because obviously, you know, it's their whole agenda, is extinction agenda and their takeover agenda. So yeah, you see this type of thing, it sort of seems like a nicey idea at the start, like help people and make a nice society and all this, but of course what it's doing is basically limiting your freedoms doing, right? And obviously that goes in with that type of idea where they're trying to do away with cash, you know, they make everyone use those little tapper things, right? Which of course ultimately leads to like a social credit tier scheme like in China, as what people comment, you know. So then you can really, like the state can control the people, you know, if they get to that. And, I just recently noticed they took away a lot of they're definitely taking away a lot of their cash machines. You know, they're just closing them down, because they're trying to get people to go on that tapper thing, you know, and that just means state control, like totally, you know. Like them smart meter things as well, you know, it's like state control of everything what you do, and that's obviously where they want to get it to. And of course, you know, the upper class rich or whatever, they're living in 1,000-acre estates with grounds and private roads, and you know, it's crazy, you know. We're letting the people who should not have any control over it, like controlling. It's just crazy. Pure hex all over here. Here's another, I presume, good book on there, I've read it, like, but it shows that basically people's run to this type of thing as early as 1960. So, you know what I mean? Like, probably they were onto it in the 1800s or something, you know. But again, probably quite a good read or whatever. So again, you know, this could be part of the psyop, because support of eugenics and sterilisation. It's basically trying to bring about now, you know. The Fabian Society was buying into that. Obviously, the name Grant is a bit funny, right? Because obviously you get the Tron, and the Freemasonic G. So it could all be part of the psyop idea, you know. Now, if they're basically the corner type of the superiority idea, right? You know who the proper superiorists are, right? And it's not the whites, it's they're the supremacists, right? So again, this just could be factored into the psyop, you know, like the passing of the great race. In fact, I'm pretty sure this character's Masonic, you know, Mason, you know, Madison Grant. again, this would be something to basically set the white ones up as an, like nasty characters or whatever he's saying. White supremacist idea, of course. He's most likely in the crypto, you know. Of course, the grand tail line is big in the American thing, like, innit? Yeah. Looks like a soccer football player, actually. So again, you know, there's a lot of metal and influence and all this stuff, and you know where from. The old 6-pointed stars.